as a new investor, these are things that we wish we knew at the start of our journey. So we're going to give you 2 tips. So tip number 1.
Right. Tip number 1 is the mentality that you have behind your capital, right? So when I began investing, the mistake I made was I will take money from different sources and put them into the investment with the intention to make a flip and put the money back.
So treating your thing like a betting slip.
Like a betting slip, basically. And that was just the worst way to think about my capital. The way I should have been thinking is, I'm going to put away money that's going to go specifically towards investing and it's going to stay there. That way, if there are any issues or if the market ever dips, I don't panic to take my money out to put back where
Say, for example, your rent is due on the 15th and you haven't made that change on the 15th. You're going to panic and you're going to remove your money and lose money.
And guarantee a loss.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Whereas if the money was specifically, purposefully provided for investing, you would keep the money there throughout the dip and sort of ride it out in comfort because you have that peace of mind knowing that that money doesn't need to go back to where it came from straight away.
Exactly. And what I want to add is forget what your friends are doing, what your mates are doing. Some of them are experienced investors or traders and know what they're doing. But you as a new investor, if you're going down that route of thinking, yeah, let me make a quick flip, bro.
The quickest way to lose your money.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's that simple.
Tip number 2.
So, tip number 2 is, again, another mentality point, and it's the fact that you need to see investing as a way of life and invest consistently, right? So you don't just put all your money in one go and that's it. Forget about it. Let your money go up and
I'm
down.
going to give you an example. So every month, for those who work in a job that provides a monthly income, your salary is given to you. However, a portion of that salary is contributed towards your pensions.
Right.
When you look into your pensions go towards buying stocks, bonds, commercial property. So yes, I'll say that again. Stocks, bonds, commercial property, amongst other things as well. So it shows that just a fraction of your pay is going into those things on a consistent basis. Right. So that you can make a return in the future.
When you're 65.
Yeah, when you're 65, yeah.
So why don't you apply that mentality right now? Invest just as consistently as the people managing your pension. Do you understand? Every month, they take a portion of your income and they invest it for you. Why don't you adopt that mentality and do it yourself?
Exactly.
Because investing is something you do consistently.
It's
a way of life.
It's a way of life.
So you should also adopt that mentality and invest consistently as a way of life. Rather than, for me, I'm just gonna say what I do. Rather than me putting my money in a savings account every month, I'd rather put it into the stock market every month. Because when I was working a 9 to 5 initially, I used to save, let's say, £1,000 a month, right? That money would just sit in an account. Now, I'd rather put that £1,000 a month that I would have saved consistently every month, I'll put it into the stock market.
Companies that you've researched and not meme stocks or anything like that. Companies that you actually, even if it's meme stocks, know what you're doing, but companies that you've actually researched is what you put money into.
Yeah, and you're doing it consistently. That's the key here.
Consistently.
The point I'm trying to get you guys to understand is the fact that it's a way of life. It's not something you just do once. You do it consistently and you continue to do it. It's that simple.
So you've heard the 2 tips. We hope that these 2 tips help you along your journey and provide you with wealth and knowledge to go forth and pass this on for generations to come.
If we've given you enough value, kindly like the video, send it to one other person that could benefit from the video, and as always, have a party in the comments.
And before we go, just one last thing, just to let you know, we're not financial analysts or advisors.
Nope. Take everything we say with a hint of
salt,
Maggi,
paprika,
anything in the kitchen.
That's it.
Until the next one. Thank you.